Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Green. This is another in my series of Algebra 2 lessons dealing with sigma notation and series and sequences. You know, I've got to be totally brutally honest with you guys. I'm not going to try to lie to you. We don't do these things by hand. Okay? And so all this work you've been doing by hand, we just don't do it. Almost always there's some sort of technology involved in doing sequences and series. What I'm showing you here is Excel. This is not a course in Excel, but if you ever get a chance to use Excel, you can just key formulas into these different locations and figure it out. What it's going to show you on this next slide is they keyed 1 through 7 here, and they're keying this formula here, and they're going to calculate the values of the first 7 terms of this particular sequence. You know what? We don't use this in here, do we? So let me show you how we do it on this computer. And yes, this is a computer. And yes, you can do it on this computer. First thing, I'm going to press the word stat, S-T-A-T. Okay? Under stat, I'm going to go into edit, number 1, edit. When I go into number 1, edit, it's showing you L1, L2, and L3 on the screen there. You can go up to the first of this thing here and hit clear, and it will clear everything in that column for you. Okay? So let me go do that for this one here, for L2. I'm going to hit clear, and it's going to clear everything out of that column. Now I want you to notice, I've entered in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to enter this formula that we see right here on the screen in the slide right here under L2. How did I get to L2? I pushed the up arrow, gave me L2. I'm going to enter that formula right here. I'm going to enter 3 times. I'm going to put a parenthesis there. Well, I want to use what's in L1, so I'm going to press second, and the number 1 here is going to put L1 in there. Minus 1, because I want to use 1 less than what's in L1, minus a total of 5, because that's what we're doing. We're subtracting 5. We're multiplying times 3 and subtracting 5. And when I press enter, it fills in every one of those values for me. That quickly. Now, I want to show you over here in their spreadsheet, they do the same thing, and it fills in those values. Now, let's compare values here. Minus 5, 2, 1, 4, 7, 10, and 13. It found the values. Okay? Now, I'm going to go over here to L3, and I want to show you a real cute little thing here. I'm going to press second catalog, which is the 0 button. And then I want to go to the letter S on here, which is this one here. So I'm going to press alpha S, and it'll take it a second or two. Alpha S, there it goes. And if I go down this list a little bit, one of the things I'm looking for is the summation. Okay? S-U-M. Summation. Come on, sort, start, stop, string, sub, sum. Now there's 2 of them here. This summation with the sigma sign, I'll show you how to do that one in just a second. But let's do this first one up here. Sum right there. Summation. And what are we wanting to sum? Well, we're wanting to sum what's in L2. So if we put sum L2 like that and press enter, it'll fill that value in with the summation of what's in L2. Just added it up for you, didn't it? Okay? So that was pretty neat, Mr. Green. Didn't know the calculator would do that. Now, over here on this screen, I could always press second L2 and hit enter, and it lists out those sequence numbers for me. Wow, it'll actually print them out for me right here on the screen, and I can see what they are. Now, what if I wanted to take not the first 7 terms, but the first 5? Well, one of the things you can do is you can press Math and option 0 here, and I'll go down here and I'll show you. If you go to past 7, beep, 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 to 0, it's that summation with the sigma sign. Let's use that one for a second. Oh, look, it's got these little places where we can enter things in. Well, we want to put a variable there. We want to start at 1, and we want to go all the way to 5, is what I had said. And we want to sum L2. All right? And we press enter, and it fails on me, of course. Okay? Okay, need to play with that a little bit more, see what I come up with. Okay, but that summation does work there in other ways. Let me show you. Summation, and I'm going to press 0 here. And I'm going to say x going from 1 to, well, let's do all 7 of them in this case, just so that you can see what it is. 3 times x minus 1 parenthesis minus 5 and hit enter, and it gives you that same 28 that we had there before. And all I'd have to do is come back up to here and hit enter. It brings it back up for me, and I can back up. So if I only wanted to calculate the first 5 terms, x to okay, sorry, taking me a little longer than what I wanted to here. It went beyond it again. Yeah, I want to go to the first 5 terms and hit enter, and then it'll do the first 5 terms for me. So you can change it that quickly. Cool? Well, I just showing you here that this calculator will do these things for you, both here in the lists, and it will also do them for you in other ways too. Okay? So you can see you can do all sorts of different things with these calculators. They're really good in helping you solve these problems. And like I said, don't do them by hand. Use the calculator. It will do it for you. Okay, that's all I have for you here. We will talk to you more next